Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Modern Warships official channel. My name is Mike Moon. I'm joined here by Tom, aka Oxy, who is trying his hardest not to die right now.
I just inhale drinks. I can't drink properly. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I just did the same thing as well. It's,
yeah, dude, yeah.
We'll just blame it on the weather. It's
We've
cold
got
outside
some
now.
synergy. It's great.
Yes, so much in sync. Anyway, how's everyone doing on this fine evening? We are a bit late with this one. We are going to be overviewing the content of the Battle Pass, which has launched at the beginning of this month. I did have some playtime with it, and I did check out some of the interesting combinations you can make with the stuff in this Battle Pass. Let's begin with the, main rewards. If you complete the Battle Pass, even if you don't buy it as a free-to-play user, you can unlock yourself this, the Kirov.
Watch out, Mike. You're on fire.
I am on fire indeed.
You see what I did there? Because the ship's also burning as well. So I thought a bit of a funny little, clever little joke there.
See, I never played Red Alert, but I want to make a Kirov reporting joke.
Is that where that comes from?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Red Alert 1 or 2, I can't recall which one it is.
Never played any of them.
I think it's the one that has the ridiculous cutscenes with Tim Curry.
Oh yeah, the space fella.
Space!
He's good at that.
He's very good at that.
Brilliant. Anyway, sorry, that was a... I just hijacked that for the worst joke possible.
So this is the Kirov. This is actually a real ship that was built in the Soviet Union, although it is no longer in, use, as far as I'm aware. I believe it is scheduled for destruction. This is a heavy cruiser with a nuclear reactor. Fairly powerful stuff. In Modern Warships, this is also one of the most customizable ships ever.
Pretty cool.
There's only a single slot in this entire roster that is locked, which is the air defense for the S-300 missiles. Everything else you can customize and replace with strong equipment if you have access to it. By base, you're going to get mediocre equipment, not the best and not the worst. But once you do get access to some of the higher stuff, like for example the weaponry that we also have in the Battle Pass on the paid track, you can make a very powerful ship. So let's go through the slots.
Absolutely.
You have a triple slot for missiles. You can put any missiles that you want into them. I did put in the new P750 Meteorite M missile, which you can get in this Battle Pass. We'll get to that in a second. You also have a double cannon slot, interesting enough. Problem is the cannons are in the back, both of them.
Oh, right.
Which you do need to keep in mind when you're playing around, because the ship is so long and so slow.
Yeah.
If you try and use cover and just poke out, it won't work unless you go backwards, but then you're also even slower. So the best way I found to use the ship is actually doing an ambush where you have the entire ship in a line facing the enemy, so you can get both cannons on target.
Gotcha.
In this one, I have put in the new Ehrlichman 35mm cannon, which is an interesting one. So this is a 35mm cannon with quad barrels, but as a main armament.
That's interesting. Right, okay.
It isn't really designed to take out ships, although it can. It does actually have some fairly good DPM. I will show you the stats in comparison on modernwarfarestats.info in a second. However, this cannon can lock onto aircraft and take them down fairly effectively.
That's cool, okay. It's quite versatile then overall.
It is. Very versatile.
Good stuff.
Alright, we also have 3 grenade launcher slots. Well, 3 times 1. Just for defeating against torpedoes, which you are going to be needing. This ship, once again, is quite large and quite slow, so torpedoes are going to be an issue. Thankfully, the grenade launcher slots should help you out with that as well. And because you have 3 of them, they can actually deal a fairly good amount of DPM, which you are going to need if you bring something like this. Let's say this missile isn't the greatest for DPM dealing. We'll get to that. In terms of air defenses, it's also incredibly well equipped.
Yeah.
Apart from the already inbuilt S-300, which you can't change out, although it does have a fairly good range of 3.5 kilometers, good speed and damage. You also have a total of 4 times 2 air defense slots scattered throughout the ship. 4 in the front, as well as 4 in the back. In one of the front ones, I have put in this new laser system, the Helma P, which...
looks like a security camera.
Yeah.
I like it.
Kind of like a helmet as well. It's it's like Wall-E.
It's also like those things you get at the seaside that you use to look through, like with 50p.
Yeah, true.
Sweet.
I'm just going to call it the Helmet P now.
Go for it.
It's adorable. This is a laser system with fairly good stats, fairly long range. On the other sides, I've put in a variety of other systems just to give myself a bit of layering. Now, if you combine this with the cannons, with the Oerlikon and the main slot, you are an absolute nightmare to any aircraft players. You can very easily take them down very, 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 very well. And you'll have some decent defenses against missiles as well. However, you can still be overwhelmed if you get too much into the thick of it. Time to stream snipe? Oi! I mean, you may. I am fairly confident in my abilities in the ship. This is a very, very good ship to play.
He's very surprisingly good. Like, every time that I'm here watching Mike play, he just does incredibly well every time. I don't know how you
just click on the buttons.
He just clicks on the buttons. There's just too much sort of, I don't know, stuff going on for my brain, but you've got it. It's great.
Let's quickly go over the stats of the ship himself in comparison to the Admiral Graf Spee. Both of these are cruiser classes. The Graf Spee, of course, has the disadvantage of having most of its slots locked, so you can't really customize it too much. However, in terms of stats, let's see. The Kirov has less health, less speed, less maneuvering ability, less detection range, less sonar range. In terms of raw stats, the ship isn't all that great. The Graf Spee would be better. There's going to be a fair few ships that are better than this. But because you can customize it so much, if you do have access to all the good stuff, you can really make a lot of damage. You do get a bit more countermeasures. There's one more slot on your health and 2 more slots on your countermeasures for the flares. And you also lose the torpedo launcher, but you gain a lot of air defenses.
Yeah.
A great big lot. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, we have a special helicopter in here as well, which you can get in the premium battle pass.
Yeah.
The Phenom.
Oh.
I'm trying really hard not to go into the Gen Z meme.
What is it?
Phenom tax. I don't know what it means.
There's like some fella who steals your food and then that's the word he says when he does it, I think.
And why did that become a common vocabulary?
I don't know, because it's so niche, isn't it? Like, it's such a niche thing. Like, I don't know how that got so popular. Anyway, sorry, yeah, we're just...
Phenom class has an interesting thing to it. Let me see if I can find the stats comparison again. I did bring up a random helicopter. I'd like the Black Hawk, so why not compare to this? Now, the Phenom has, technically speaking, less stats. It has less health. It does have a fairly decent speed, fairly good maneuvering ability. It does have very good radar range and visual detection range, so this is going to be a great helicopter for your ships that have low visibility range, like the Kirov. It's a perfect pairing for that, actually. Sonar range is actually not great, so you won't be able to spot submarines very well, and you don't have any weaponry to attack submerged submarines either, so keep that in mind. However, look at this.
Right.
I'm not sure if there are other helicopters like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are other helicopters like that, but this is one of the only ones that I'm aware of that you can spawn twice.
That's
so
cool.
if your first one gets taken down, you can still spawn it again.
Cool.
Which at the late game is going to be very, very useful.
Actually, whenever I play things like this, I just lose it immediately and then it's gone forever, so that would suit me quite well. Nice.
In terms of damage bursts, damage is fairly good. You can also attack aircraft with the main gun. It's a 50 cal. Interesting enough, you don't have any guided weaponry at all. These are both rocket launchers with varying ranges. And then you have a 50 cal on the gimbal, which does have a lot of ammunition, 200 rounds in the clip, but it does overheat, so you can't fire it continuously for a very, very long time. And also, once you do run out of 200 rounds, it does take a long time to reload. Keep that in mind. It will be good for dealing with aircraft, however. Okay, so I would say we quickly go into a match and then I go into more detail on the individual components so you can make your decisions on what you actually want to equip on this ship.
Sounds good.
I just said ship. I'm turning German. Anyway, let's try it out. So with the loadout that I have right now, I'm going to be the absolute bane of aircraft carriers because I do have the main gun with the ability of locking onto aircraft. So let's see if we can go into a team deathmatch and later on into a domination match as well and see what we can do. Phenom is very good for tournaments. Oh, absolutely. Just the pure ability that you can spawn it twice means that you can use it at the beginning for your usual spotting. And, well, it will get shot down at some point.
It's a speedy boy.
It is fairly quick, yeah. But because you can spawn it again at the later stages, you can still spawn. You can spot stuff again. Okay, let's see if I can actually spot something. 4.6 kilometer range on the secondary ones. I'm a bit loud right now, I'm sorry. Decent damage, 24,000, not too bad.
It's really cool looking, actually.
We're gonna switch over to our ship now, which is under attack. Let me get rid of those torpedoes. That is gonna be a submarine, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, crumbs.
Oh, hello. Oi! Go away! Yeah.
Swim?
The cannons are very good for dealing with helicopters.
Yeah, that's...
Helicopters, bombers, everything. Oh
And
boy,
that is,
oh boy, they don't like me. They don't like me.
It is more than like a small country's budget of missiles coming in.
Absolutely. Okay, this guy does not like me. I think he knows. I think the aircraft carrier knows that I am his bane. So I need to be very careful now. I think I'm going to be playing a bit more defensively.
Yeah. Oh, finally.
Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, okay, got the bomber.
Splot.
So the good thing is, because the aircraft carrier is entirely focusing on me, he's leaving my teammates alone. Which is very good, but I do need to be very careful because I'm very low in health now.
There's a distinctly low number, yes.
On, take down the drone. On, there we go. So I'm going to take some damage. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not sure if I'm going to survive this actually. This guy
I mean, I'm
is
still
really trying to take me down.
quite impressed that you're still alive now.
I know!
So that's quite good. Nice.
He's going for a high attack now. This guy really wants me dead. And he will run out of aircraft eventually, right? Problem is, is he going to run out of aircraft before I run out of health?
You're doing quite a good job of like bleeding their resources though.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be limited. This is not domination mode, so once he runs out of aircraft, that's it for him.
Yeah.
But I also want to attack at some point. Hello. Whew. I think that's the fighters. Should probably be focused on the bomber, actually.
Yeah.
You do have fairly good range on these.
Pretty solid, yeah.
Okay, we're good. All I'm doing right now is aircraft defense.
Well, you're doing a great job of it.
I mean, that aircraft carrier has to be fuming right now. Oh, did he die? I think he died.
Damn.
We did manage to outlast an aircraft carrier completely
Like,
focusing on us.
Mental.
If that doesn't tell you how great of an AA platform this ship is, I don't know what will.
You always manage to do this. Like, whenever I watch you play this, like, there's always a moment where I think, okay, well, he's about to die. I'll be positive about it. But then you always win at the end. I don't know how you do it.
Call an ambulance, call an ambulance. Yeah. But not for me.
Literally, like, it's every time you somehow do this. It's great.
Okay, we got some marine here. I do have plenty of health now, so we should be able to deal with them.
Stuff.
Top speed is about 20 knots, which is acceptable. It's not the fastest, not the slowest. You do suffer a bit of maneuverability, so keep that in mind when you are trying to maneuver in close quarters. We're going to sit here for a while now.
Go on then.
Not bad DPM with the grenade launchers, although he's going to go into cover now, yeah. So let's keep going forwards. And by the way,
your whole team.
My entire team has not lost any health.
You sponged everything. Damn.
I love myself some good missile defense. Alright, let's try the Earlikans against the ship. It's not going to be the best of damages, but DPM overall is actually quite good. Yeah. You are just missing the ability of bursting, like you can with the RT-32, the Monarch.
I wouldn't say that's too bad.
Yeah. Again, DPM is actually fairly good. DPM is actually fairly good. It's comparable to the Monarch cannon, but it only really works in close quarters and when you have extended time on target.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like the RT-32 where you can just clip the very tip of a ship that's in cover to slowly whittle them down. You can't do that with this.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we didn't do much damage,
well,
sadly.
you basically, like, I think you got such a good win there because of you. Easy.
Yeah, I think I very much soloed that aircraft carrier, essentially.
Yeah.
It was not able to do any damage. In fact, I think... What's the Type 96? I think it's the Type 96. I can't recall. No, it's the Type 04. So even still, he was still the player to deal the most damage on his ship, on his team. But even that was still less than 1 million. And I tanked most of that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Ryan, honestly, I don't think the Kirov needs torpedoes. Yes, of course, it would be nice to have an even stronger ship. But that would also unbalance the ship somewhat. I do prefer having grenade launchers, so I can defend myself from torpedoes. And because you have 3 of them, you can do a fairly good DPM against submarines as well. And your air defenses are very good. If you add the torpedo to that, then you're just going to overload the ship. Like, there needs to be some balancing here. Is it possible for you to play Modern Warships tanks? Or what's going to be called, yes. Yes, when it releases, yes. We have some things in the background working on that. So you may see our faces on that sometime soon, all I'm going to say. But you'll have to wait patiently for that. Okay, let's quickly go through the individual components that you can get in this battle pass. Firstly, the P750 Meteorite M. This is an instant unlock once you buy the VIP battle pass. And let me see if I can find the comparison. Okay. I'm going to be comparing this to the Zircon, which may seem a bit unfair. This is not really the same class of missile. The main distinction is that the P750 can be launched underwater, so it's actually a great option for submarines.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
It also looks like a plane that's inverted. It's very fun.
It's sort of like Concorde as well, actually, but it's sort of upside down.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Alright, let's look at the stats. Your DPM is going to be immediately way lower than the Zircon. Damage per shot is lower than the Zircon. If you are going for pure DPM, the Zircon is going to be a better option. If you do have access to that missile, of course, it is a fairly difficult unlock. Range is worse. You do get 1 more missile, which is okay, but it's still going to be less damage overall. Reload time is actually fairly quick. So, given that the Kirov only has a 1x3 slot for the missile, so you can't stagger the missiles, you launch them all at once. They are going to be defeated by countermeasures, but you can reload the missiles faster than the enemy can reload the countermeasures. So at least every second launch should be a hit, which is fairly good. I do like myself a good reload speed on my missiles. Speed starts off fairly slow, it launches vertically. It does accelerate fairly quickly and does have the same top speed as the Zircon, so at longer ranges it should be able to hopefully outpace the enemy air defenses. Health is the same. Lock-on time is a bit faster. Good for close range applications, although keep in mind, because of the low starting speed, it is much more likely that the missile will get destroyed in closer ranges. And, well, no critical damage chance. So overall, it is a worse missile than the Zircon. However, with the advantage it can be used on submarines. So if you compare this to a submarine missile, this may actually be fairly good, especially with that reload speed, which is very, very, very nice.
Where are we from? Well, I'm from the UK, and Mike is from, well, you're sort of double dipping between Germany and Portugal. Yeah, Mike's German.
I am European, very European.
Actually, you are very European, yeah. You could not get more European. I've managed to escape from that recently.
Escape from Britain, I guess.
Well, yeah. We're both stationed in Germany right now. So.
A German office, Karlsruhe.
Karlsruhe.
Alright, next up, let's check out the Oerlikon GDF-4. This is a weird one. It's a main gun, but not really a main gun, because it's a quad barrel 35mm gun instead of a, you know, big naval cannon as you would expect. However, don't get discouraged by that. It does actually have some fairly interesting stats. I'm going to pick up a comparison with the Monarch here, which is the best well, cannon you can buy on the store once you reach the appropriate level. Of course, this is going to be a higher tier with the RG32. That's a bit of an unfair comparison. The Monarch, it does have the ability of hitting a target at long ranges and do a lot of burst damage at once. You wouldn't expect a 35mm cannon to be able to do a lot of damage against ships, but if we go down to the DPM, it's not that far off.
That's solid.
Yeah. Around 20k difference, not bad. 25,000 difference, which honestly is way better than I was expecting. I was expecting the 35mm to just not do any damage on ships.
Yeah, that's surprising, actually.
It does very, very well. There are, of course, some drawbacks. Your range is way shorter. Then again, at that kind of range, you're not really going to be using cannons that effectively anyway. The Monarch does have some decent accuracy, but not at that kind of range. Reload time is very quick. which is very good. You can do a lot of prolonged damage at closer ranges. And speed is the same as the Monarch, so you can use the exactly same lead. Here's the party trick.
Oh, right. I see.
40% crit chance.
That's pretty solid, you know. Good stuff.
Now, I can't do the quick maths in my head, but with a 40% crit chance, I would say the DPM is actually going to be higher than the Monarch.
I would assume
Possibly.
so, yeah. Good stuff.
It's essentially a chainsaw at close-range dogfights.
I can imagine, yeah.
Oh, and yes, there's another party trick, as you saw in the previous match. This cannon can lock onto aircraft, which, combined with the already fairly good missile defenses that the Kirov has, does mean that you can basically 1v1 an aircraft carrier that is focusing on you, which we did show. Now, of course, the drawback is you can't do burst damage against enemies that are just very shortly in view or that you can only see a very small part of. You do need to keep your aim on target and do a sustained burst to get your maximum DPM. But it is a very, very versatile cannon, which can be used in ships that have lesser air defenses than this to enhance those. One thing though, the cannons cannot be used against missiles. They only work against helicopters and against aircraft, so keep that in mind. All right. This still looks like a helmet.
It does. It's a silly little friend. I like it.
Wally. All right, let's do another round. This time we are going to go into the domination mode. Hopefully we can find an aircraft carrier there, because if we don't, then we are going to be a bit screwed.
Well, fingers crossed.
Russia's developing an underwater launching Zircon. Oh boy.
Goodness.
Modern Warships when? I believe the Monarch is based on the what's it called? Something Haubitze, Panzerhaubitze 2000. I think that's what it's based on.
It looks similar, yeah.
The German artillery system.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. A lot of the turrets you can put on ships are based on the artillery systems.
Okay, I guess it makes sense.
Well, not in real life, but.
Oh yeah, and yeah.
Is it air defense under paint? Oh no, this is a very good air defense, don't you worry. I should probably actually use my helicopter to spot ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
I do like the speed.
It's very zoomy, yeah.
Can we get in range and engage this guy before he shoots us? Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Do you have to keep my overheating in mind? Although with our maneuverability, it does seem like we are evading most of that.
Nice
okay,
one,
there we go.
yeah.
Oh, that is not good.
Less good, for sure.
Ah, dang it, that actually hit me. Or I crashed into a tree, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, hello,
You have the
aircraft.
worst luck in the universe with trees. I can't believe it.
I mean, it's part of my brand image.
Yeah.
In War Thunder, I crash into stuff. I need to crash into stuff here as well. Well, the good news is, it does seem like we are with an aircraft carrier in the match, which is very good news for me, because it means I can bully them.
Good job. Okay.
Yeah, the Kirov may end up fairly expensive on the marketplace. It is a very versatile ship. It only really reaches its full potential once you do have good equipment to put on it. I think in base form it's not going to be all that good. But oh boy, for your professional players out there.
Seems very satisfying to play as well. Knocking down all these.
It always has something to do. I do like that.
Yeah.
At this point I'm just a glorified AA cruiser. But I don't mind.
You're doing a good job of it.
Aircraft suppression is the way to go.
Absolutely.
I could launch my helicopter again. I do have a second spawn for it, but at this kind of close range I don't really want to.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think I found the aircraft carrier as well.
Yep. Looks like, oh yeah.
Let's get the missiles off. We should do a fairly good DPM against them.
Yeah, solid, solid. Looking good. I don't know why, but aircraft carriers are so satisfying to shoot at. I don't know why that is. I think it's because they're so big and, like, just flat.
They are basically giant XP pinatas, aren't they?
Yeah, like, they're just satisfying. I don't know, but...
Okay, I'm going to lay in wait now. I mentioned before, your cannons are in the back of the ship and in the line, so if you are trying to... Okay, maybe I should go to the random game first, hold on.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
This guy first. If you do want to use them, and you should use them, they are going to increase your DPM a lot. You do need to lay an ambush in a line. If you're using the ship aggressively to get around the corner, you are going to have to expose the entire ship before you can launch those cannons off.
That's a good point.
Thankfully, we do have a grenade launcher in the front and 2 in the back, so we can use those.
Good, good.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty beefy. That's really beefy, yeah.
Alright, easy.
Sweet.
Defeat the torpedo.
Doing good.
I'm going to slowly reverse into the B cap, C cap, and launch my helicopter in the meantime. Because I'm the only one here and I need some spotting range if I can.
Sounds good.
Nothing is spotting me.
This game is stress relief. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's quite like a chill game to play like that. You're right. You're right.
And if you like action, this is the game to go.
Yeah.
I'd have to say, I played this on mobile version before. At some point, there's so much going on, you run out of fingers.
Yeah, like, absolutely. I had the same thing. I couldn't do it, but on PC, it's a lot better.
And look at the range on those cannons!
That's nuts, man. Oops, man.
This has to be one of the best anti-aircraft defense systems.
You're doing brilliantly with it, so I believe it. I believe it.
So there we go, it's time to kill. Don't mind if I do. I think we're fairly in luck. The enemy aircraft player, the enemy aircraft carrier player doesn't seem to be too interested in engaging with us.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
Good stuff.
Velocity is a bit on the low side, sadly.
My monkey brain just loves seeing the health bar go down.
Health bar go brrr.
Yeah. Oh dear. It's great.
They seem to be scared of me. They're not getting me at all.
They actually are, yeah. They're leaving you alone. They know what you're capable of.
There again. Yep. Yep. Second down just in case, I never know.
Yeah.
Good thing I forgot to mention about the cannons as well, because they're not guided missiles. Okay, you can miss your target if they maneuver, but they can't be countermeasured. And since you have such a long range, you can actually genuinely destroy any threats incoming way before they would in range of destroying you.
Yeah, yeah. Good point.
In fact, it's a great counter to all those hover bombers. They can just hover 10 kilometers away from you outside of your AA range.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am being engaged.
Oh, they're coming now.
Port Royal isn't going to be that much of an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, I think he's going to try and go for the ram. There it is, just in case, you never know.
Oh, it's the left as well, a new friend found.
Oh yeah, I see. Die! There we go.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Alright.
Yeah, this may be an issue. Okay, let's defeat those... Dang it. We got fired off a bit too quickly. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt.
That is indeed gonna hurt. Still doing good.
Also has a good DPM. Okay, I think he's actually ignoring me now, which is an interesting choice.
Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they left you alive. You're the main character of this, like every time. I don't know how you do it.
I have plot armor.
You do. Man.
Okay, let's get my health back up. Ooh, what? This may be it. This may be it.
even now you're still alive. This is like the last stand bit at the very end where you think all is lost, but you still somehow win.
Am I invisible or something? There's nothing engaging me.
I don't know how you keep doing this. Someone stop this man. He keeps winning.
Oh boy, look at the damage. 3.3 million. And this isn't even the highest DPM.
That's not even his full power.
Oh boy.
Blimey.
So, yeah, Kirov pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. What I can do now is switch it up a little bit. We are going to replace some of the equipment that I have here. Mainly, I want to switch out the missile battery because keep in mind, this submarine launch missile, it's not that great. I can put on the Zircon, which is going to be way higher DPM. I could also do a little nasty thing and put in the RG-32 on my cannons, but then again, I will be more susceptible to aircraft. Do I do it anyway?
Could give it a go. I mean, while we're here. Try it.
I could probably find a better grenade launcher, but right now, as I am... Oh, also another thing you can do. Because you have so many slots of air defense, if you put in some Garpoons, they are going to automatically fire at surface targets as well. So you get some extra passive DPM at close ranges.
Nice.
Maybe stuff to play around with in a future match. We'll see. Anyway, new loadout. We now have Zircons. We have the RG-32. Let's see what this thing can do at full blast.
Sounds good.
We're going to go into domination mode once again, and let's see if we can crack to 4 million damage, yes?
He's so confident. He's so confident. He knows.
I have a feeling this next match is going to go absolutely terribly. That's always my luck.
Okay, well, we'll see. I've got faith.
X-51, yeah, the wave rider should be pretty good from this ship as well. I haven't tried the EDU gun yet. I have to try the thing at some point. Oh yes, like, absolutely. The Kirov, as long as you have good equipment to go along with it, it's very, very good. You don't have good equipment though. The base ship itself isn't all that good.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Right, what's the plan?
I am going to flank around the A side, so you can set up an ambush position.
Okay.
I was definitely tried to lock onto the aircraft, but I can't.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Kirov does have very good innate, not sure what the correct word here is, air defenses, so you don't really need the anti-aircraft main gun, but it's still a nice thing to have.
Yeah. I get you.
I have to admit, I was never a fan of the nuclear missiles. I know.
Oh, no, you. Yeah.
They do like a big boom, and the explosion animation looks very nice and all, but they tend to have way lower DPM because it takes so long to reload.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
And they're also very easy to intercept.
I found that as well when I first started, because I thought, like, nuclear missile must be the best thing, but it's kind of not. So, yeah, I get you.
I much prefer myself a fast reloading missile with a high DPM.
I'm always the same, like in any kind of game, like fire rate is the one thing I like the most, like regardless, like every time. So I'm with you there.
Okay, I just got ahead a little bit more helicopter. I just want to see if there's anyone around this island or if we are free to turn around. If I can, I want to get into the capture zone and then face left.
Okay.
So I can... so I can engage my cannons at full blast. Okay, seems like this is clear. Oh, hello.
Friend inbound.
Is that red rum? Hey guys, you wanna know something funny? Spell red rum backwards.
I was trying to think of a Shining joke, but I couldn't.
It is from Shining, isn't it? Ooh, I am getting engaged a lot. They are not happy with me.
Like again, like billions of dollars of munitions being pointed at you right now.
Jesus Christ, this guy is absolutely wrecking me.
They know what you're capable of.
Yeah, I don't like it though. Oi, leave me alone. Ah, crap, I missed. Not self, cover, very good.
Cover, very good. Write that down.
And another big up. I don't think I'm going to survive this, to be honest. I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of angry friends, yes.
And not even doing damage against them. I think my teammate was actually trying to help me out here.
Yeah.
Bit of forward advance. Get my helicopter back up. I'm going to fall back a little bit, wait for the auto health regeneration to kick in.
Sounds like a plan.
I did just about manage to survive that. Ooh, celebratory shot. Alright, I don't have any more recharges for my health, which isn't good. I can try and help out our teammates a little bit over here. And I want to shoot the aircraft. Oh, it seems like someone is flanking on the left side.
Maybe, yeah.
Dang it, he's pincer moving jackal. Not good.
Oh no.
Not much I can do against this, sadly.
It's a bit hairy. Not bad.
On, reload. That's not good fit. Okay, fall back, Jackal, if you can. Let's put up a line here. Okay, seems like Jackal has actually taken down the guy on the right side, but he is taking heavy damage right now, so let's see if we can...
That's good work, though.
Very good
stuff, buddy. Time to eat.
It's aircraft carrier, interesting enough.
What is this man's doing here?
He seems to be a bit suicidal.
Someone collect your mans immediately.
But now I'm doing something that's in War Thunder you would call reverse side scraping.
Oh yeah.
Because 2 of my grenade launchers and all my cannons are in the back.
Yeah, it works. It works.
If you do like this, it's going to be a bit better. Okay, that's going to be the...
Oh, gold.
Sub-missiles, not an issue. Oh, does my hit? Come on, reload. Nope. Not quite.
Still in it.
Oh, wow. Oh,
There's
wow. Okay. I think he is using the helicopter as a drone. To spot us from long range, which is not good for me. Oh, no. I'm very close to death.
Very close.
He too? It's too brute.
Part 1 of accepting your death.
I'm dead, yeah. I don't have any countermeasures anymore. We did survive a good while.
You did, like that. You're still, like, really good at this.
Here's the thing, right? That I didn't even think about. Those ships that have the, like, drone helicopter that can lock their armament from, well, third-person view, essentially. You can usually not really get into range into the helicopters if they're playing smartly, but with the cannon, the other cannon from Battlepass, you can destroy them from long range, which means they can't do their main party trick anymore.
Yeah.
This thing counters more than just... Come on, get the count back up. This thing does counter more than just aircraft carrier. It's a murder!
Nice to rewatch The Shining. That's good.
I have to admit, I never finished The Shining.
Really?
Like, started it?
It's a really weird film, so yeah.
It is, yeah.
It can be like, I think you need to be in like the right mood to watch it, otherwise it's just, I do know what you mean, yeah. You need to watch it like 50 times to find all of the weird Kubrickisms in it. So, yeah.
We are behind on points, I should advance on to the...
yeah. Good call.
Special points if I can. Although B seems to be highly contested, which I'm not a big fan of. Get a long onto this guy. As I can. Can't quite get that to work. Imagine reverse side scraping in a heavy cruiser somehow.
I know. Truly come a long way.
Trying to engage me for long range. It's actually working. Okay. Let's use the cover of this building so I can't use cans anymore. We're going to try and approach that island, so we are going to be just below the line of fire. I need to watch out for this guy though.
It's ticking down.
Not gonna work. Advents are doing a good job. Ah, we lost by points.
Still really good showing though that time. That was a hard one.
You know, I think I would actually have preferred the other cannon this time around. Yeah, we didn't do too much damage. Not bad, not bad. Let's try a deathmatch as well. See if we can fare any better there, where we can actually control the engagement a little bit more easily.
Sounds good. Nice.
I can't tell you when the event will start. It will start when it'll start, and you will know when it'll start because it will be on the news post. Don't worry about that. Electronic warfare systems, like jamming of lock-on systems, could work, but I think it would add another layer of complication that may go a little bit over the head of most players.
We are the same people from War Thunder, yes, Amber.
Okay, I need to get covered before I get engaged here.
I
this
never
map
did well at this map.
Yeah, see, my problem is always this map. I think I have time to get into like a bit of a closer position, but then I don't, and I just get destroyed by 5 ships at once.
Yeah.
I should be able to get into cover. Yep.
Sweet. That's such like a beefy noise.
Spot what's over there.
Who's this fella?
Heavy Twine and Chang is pretty good.
Yeah. That's one of social media guys' favorites.
I'm getting it from long range though. It's not good. Dang it.
Still a bit of damage.
Measures. This thing is fairly slow to get going. You do have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, acceleration's not great.
Yeah, just got managed to evade those. There we go, one down.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Just my helicopter, and I need to be careful now. There's something right over there. Oh, do we have to do PM to defeat this guy?
That's hard.
He looks fairly small, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Possible, possible. Very possible. Guaranteed.
Let's go.
Look at this man go. Ooh,
I think the nuke of our teammate actually helped out a lot there. But yeah, I can definitely notice this ship does have some issues with both mobility and spotting range.
yeah.
By itself, it's blind as a bat. I would say the new Phantom helicopter is definitely a very good pairing for this.
Can't say the name seriously now. Now that you've mentioned it, it's already ruined.
Damn, Gen Z, you ruined everything. Don't worry, guys, we're just boomers.
Yeah, we are, aren't we? I'm going so grey. I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but Christ.
You going grey, me going bald. It's terrible.
We're elderly, but we're still winning. So, I
don't jinx it.
Well,
it is going to happen, isn't it? It is going to happen. We're going to die a horrible, horrible death.
don't say it.
Okay, I'm going to try one last combination.
Okay.
Whilst I am a big fan of the RG-32s, I do want to see how versatile we can really get if we do use the other ones again. So we can deal with those drone helicopters for long range. Gives a bit more survivability. Because they still have a very good DPM, I think we should do fairly well. And of course with the Zircons, you can't really go wrong with those. However, I think I will also change up my air defense a little bit.
Okay.
How many Garpoons do I have?
That's the question.
Let's unfavorite. I think I do have a fair amount of them, but I don't need to unmount them from other stuff. So let me just quickly do that. You can have a Osu, I don't care. I need, I think,
No
more?
bad apple today. Maybe later. You can have it as a redeem on the normal stream.
I think we still have that camera setting on the
Oh, we need to set it
rifle.
up. Oh, that's going to take ages. Oh well.
No,
We'll figure it out later.
Okay, I want to replace you as well. I just want to go full Garpoon just to see what the extra DPM is going to be at closer ranges. Although it's probably going to be a mistake in terms of ruining my air defenses somewhat.
We'll see.
We shall see. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, to be fair, with the other cannon, we should be fairly good at close ranges, so...
Yeah. You're right.
I'm hoping... There we go. Install it. Let's replace the laser with a Garpoon.
Perfect.
And let's replace the Crotale with a Garpoon. I think this may be the biggest issue, because the Crotale is very good for dealing with missile clusters at longer ranges.
There's been quite a few of them, yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Alright. Full Garpoon, which does have the ability of autonomously attacking enemies at close ranges and also has missiles. We do have, of course, the locked S-300. We have our Phantom helicopter. We have grenade launcher, just for torpedo defense. We got the Earlicons, and we have the Zircons. This is probably some of the highest stuff you can see. One last thing I want to do, actually, which we didn't go through yet, is the camouflages.
Oh, are they not biblically accurate anymore?
They're not biblically accurate anymore. If you watched the recording of the previous stream, we had a funny bug with the camouflages there.
That was good.
It was fairly good. Okay, what camouflages did we have? This is one of them. This is the... I believe this is the VIP immediate unlock as soon as you buy the battle pass. You can also unlock the air element.
I like that one.
It looks very cloudy.
It's like liminal space dream rooms.
Kinda, yeah, I see what you mean. Problem, of course, is I have so many camouflage, it's going to be hard to find them.
It's a good problem to have. I want to see this, actually. It looks great.
Yeah,
that's quite cozy.
And it fits the ship fairly well. It's a sky whale!
A little whale friend.
And we also have a rare earth camouflage, which doesn't look quite as interesting, I have to say. Favorite this camouflage real quick. Not sure we passed by it yet. Too many camouflages.
I guess it's good overall to have like some
there we are.
that look a bit similar. I don't mind that. Like that's all got that mossy cobblestone look from Minecraft.
It does actually, yeah.
I don't mind that at all. Actually, that looks works decently well.
The lines give you a pseudo. I forgot the name of them. Those dazzling lines.
Yeah, so I know what you mean.
I just look like a rock.
A bit of depth. I quite like that.
Alright, let's get our Skywell installed. We are good to go. But let's go back to domination. I don't want to see what the maximum DPM we can get today.
Go for it.
We had 3-point-something million so far. I want to see if we can get a 4 million game.
Sounds like a plan.
Is the USS Missouri good? It is fairly decent, especially if you go into PvE, if you play offline against bots. It's a very good ship for grinding with. However, battleships in general tend to suffer a bit in PvP action, because you don't get that many chances to actually use your main damage dealers, your cannons. They also have a lot of dispersion, so at longer ranges they're not great. And maneuverability is going to hamper you a lot. I believe Missouri does get some missiles, so it's not entirely helpless. But it's something to keep in mind. Okay. Absolutely destroyed.
Demolished.
He tried.
Hopes and dreams just stamped on. Damn.
Oh, you are the absolute bully of any kind of aircraft carrier player. That bomber is going to be a bit annoying. Can we take him down with one burst? Not quite, but... we missed. Dang it. He's maneuvering. There we go.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I love this thing. Okay, let's get some shots. Here's the rare earth camouflage. Oh, it's another Kirov. Oh no, it's another Kirov.
Twinning.
I'll DPM him. He can. Oh, those were nukes. Oh god, those were nukes.
Goodness gracious.
I'm being way too aggressive right now. I don't care. I need to DPM this guy. If he fires the missiles off again, I need to be worried. I'm not sure if I'm DPMing him. On.
Close.
Yes,
oh,
yes, let's
nice.
go.
Worth
Okay.
It, worth it.
Where aircraft? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I got another contender. It's an Akizuki, okay. Should we be able to do with that?
Cool.
Crap, I don't have the countermeasures anymore. No! Quick, RTPM him!
You might just have it.
Let's go.
He does indeed.
Oh, I'm very low on health. I'm very low on health. Oh no. Helicopter, helicopter. Oh, there's too much going on.
There's too much going on. He's still doing it though. He's still in the game.
Oh, I'm dead now. I'm dead now. That guy's going for me. Come on. Can't quite reach that far away. Okay, I'm with my teammates though, so I have extra air defense here.
There's a very low amount of health.
Oh, I'm dead.
My man's cooking.
I'm dead. Please. Oh.
That was still pretty good for where you were, to be fair.
Whew, okay. 1 million damage. Let's catch up.
Okay, okay.
We have a healing over there. Failing over long range. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Okay, just flared, so we should be able to fire this off again.
Sweet.
The cannon does auto lead, the grenade launchers don't, so you do need to lead those.
Yep.
Oh, good damage, good damage, good damage.
Really
Come
good
on.
damage, yeah.
I'm sure this doesn't work.
Very nice.
Yeah, the cannon's a bit close range. Not ideal for that kind of work. Oh, hello, Mr. Bomber. On.
Such a cool looking bomber, man.
It does look fairly good, yeah. Get a little bit closer, my dude. He keeps on maneuvering.
Yeah.
That's one issue with these. The munitions are not guided, so if he's going up and down, can't really do much against that.
Yeah.
Okay, we are leading in points. It's good.
Looking okay so far, yeah.
Aircraft carrier seems to be leaving us alone for the time being. Which I am also a big fan of. The bomber is going to die fairly soon. Sniper 2 on French. Hello. Gonna fuck contact for now. Oh boy.
Down.
They're not happy with me, are they?
They are not happy with you.
Oh. Put this guy down. Okay.
Lovely stuff.
I think I can use the cover of this island to my advantage here.
Yeah, you're blocking a couple. Oh.
Oh. He's just fired off countermeasures, so this should be the kill shot.
Nice.
There we go.
Good stuff.
Right, so this is looking clean. This is it's Kirov again. Kirov reporting. Should hopefully be able to DPM him. Trying to use the cover as much as possible here.
Some
There we go.
air defense, man. It's just non-stop missiling.
Oh yeah, this is high action. Right now
Absolutely.
we are... Oh, we're losing. I need to get a cap.
Yeah, we've got to go.
Ship is a bit too slow to really effectively get caps is the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
Cheeky little free kill there. Oh, sorry.
I'll take it where I can. Does missiles going to hit? Yes, they are.
Sound.
Helicopter engaging me as well, that's fine.
Doing good.
Come on, turn around. Man, this thing is heavy.
It really is, man.
Okay, I'm running low on countermeasures, I do need to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Close.
Should be able to get the cap, however.
But good.
Oh, hello. So just in case, I never know. Okay, health back up. He's just flared, so he's going to be vulnerable to our next Zircons. There we go.
Very nice.
And DPM on this thing is great. Okay, we've got the aircraft carrier actually, which we can bully. Put a line of sight though. Aircraft are capping Russia point.
Yeah.
Team, please, we're going to lose this now. Man.
But you are close to the number you wanted. Very close.
Yeah, yeah. Sadly, the problem really is if you are going to have to play solo, yes, you can survive a long time because, yes, you have great air defense, especially with the new cannon. But come on, I can't lose the game by myself. Man. Can you put the RB 10,000 on the Kirov? I do believe I have that, actually. Problem is, I am a bit afraid the reload speed would probably kill me when it comes to defending torpedoes. But yeah, you would get more DPM out of it. Again, the ship is highly customizable. Get it. You don't need to buy the battle pass. Just progress through the levels, get the last level, and get the ship for free. If you have great equipment to put onto it, this thing becomes an absolute menace.
Absolutely.
So, in either case, get it, and once you get to level 25, just put a bunch of zircons on it. It'll be fine.
Sweet.
All right. One thing, by the way, chat, I do want to ask you, because on this account, I just get stuff unlocked because it's a company account. And I often don't know what is new, what is not new, because I have way too much stuff here. Have you guys seen this one yet? Fun Special Bermuda?
I like it.
It's a submarine.
Sleep.
If you haven't seen this yet, I can do a quick overview. If you have, then it's going to be the end of the stream for today. It'll take a few seconds for YouTube chat to update.
Small family delay. Small family.
It's a normal latency right now for best quality.
Gotcha.
By the way, I love the name of the missile. A nice yellow missile called Wedge.
That's just funny. You can't name scary things with funny names. It doesn't work.
It does look like a potato fry as well.
Yeah. Bless.
So the submarine is fairly interesting. It goes faster underwater than it goes over water. Interesting enough. You also have lots of locked slots. It's the typical pan-spatial stuff. The only thing you can really customize here is the torpedo. Nothing else. Is this your first time seeing it? Okay. I'm not sure. This may be in the next event. I have no idea. I'm just going to leak some stuff to you now. Alright, so pan-spatial. Fairly interesting little ship. It looks a bit like a cruiser at the top, but it does go on the water. You have the Atlas missile, which is a small, single-stage, solid-fuel ballistic missile with underwater launch capability. So yeah, this is going to be your submarine missile. You can launch it from underwater, and it is going to be your main damage dealer. You have the Venom missile, which is a medium-range supersonic anti-ship missile with a jamming module and radio fuse. So this is going to be doing splash damage, I suppose. And maybe the jamming module means it can't be countermeasured, can't be counter-flared. Maybe, not sure. It's not on the MW stats yet, so I don't know. Then you have the Wedge. Which is a supersonic multi-purpose medium-range missile. This one can be used against aircraft. Very nice. You have two railguns.
Interesting design.
Open torpedo slot. Cyclone helicopter. I don't believe... Actually, maybe you can. I didn't check it out. This may be one of the ones you can use in remote control. I don't think so, though. And then you have some air defenses. Air defenses are very weak on this thing. So let's give it a try real quick.
Go for it.
In a test drive. Just a very quick overview. Don't leak the classified documents.
You can't stop it. You can't stop it.
It's fine. This isn't War Thunder. Let's check the helicopter. Okay, yeah, the helicopter is not one of those you can use to remotely guide missiles in. Looks very funky. Has some decent armament.
Very curious design, yeah.
Let's check the speed on these things. Also, let's check the DPM, yeah? That's a Gerald Ford. Main missile, secondary missile, third missile, and the railguns, which I missed most of them. Around 150k burst, I would say, if you actually hit your cannons. Don't have any aircraft to use the Wedge against, so let's see the individual damage here. 20,000 with the Wedge. 3 missiles of the Venom, 42,000 with the Venom, and then your main missiles here. 75,000 damage, not bad at all. Let's see what the cannons do. 42,000 damage as well. Not bad, not bad.
Pretty okay.
Now, speed is very low. We're going full steam.
Oh dear.
Over water, 10 knots. Not great. However, if we do go underwater, we somehow go faster.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure how that works, but it does.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
so
It's fine.
yeah, travel underwater. Is it still the same stop speed between periscope depth and full immersion? Keep that in mind. And the only weapons you can use underwater are the Atlas and your torpedo of choice.
Interesting.
Actually, true. It is a submarine with a helicopter. I didn't notice that before. Man, if you could actually put the Phantom helicopter on the ship, it would be great.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Then you could have 2 launches.
Man alive.
But yeah, looks really interesting
Cool.
as well.
Yeah, it's a nice design.
It does really look like a hybrid between a cruiser and a submarine.
Yeah, it's odd. I don't like it though. Nice.
Very, very, very interesting. I mean, realistically, this wouldn't be able to work. Those windows alone would be immediately a point of ingress for water pressure.
Yeah.
But, well, that's what a warship is for. You can just, you know, chill.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that is it for this stream. Little sneak peek at the end there for the new pan-spatial ship. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Check out the Battle Pass. It is still available for another 2 weeks. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks with the next Battle Pass as well.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.
See you later.
We've been the War Warships channel. Goodbye. Also, War Thunder guys, we'll see you in 1 hour.
Yes. We'll on the stream soon.
Yes. Goodbye.
See you guys. Cheers.